Using the BPR render in KeyShot gives you a pretty sharp and unpleasant sort of result. And so there's a couple things you could do to improve on this. First of all, you can adjust your light. In order for your light to work, you have to pick one of these materials. The top ones are static. These bottom ones allow you to move the light. And if you go into the light menu, you can change that light angle until you feel like it's describing your model in an interesting way. Once you feel like you've got a pretty good light, then if you go into the render menu, first thing you're going to want to do is turn on your ambient occlusion in the render properties folder, so right here, and you'll notice that this will add a little bit of ambient occlusion in the shadows. Sometimes that ambient occlusion can be a little bit too strong, and it's best if you're going to do that in the render menu to go to the ambient occlusion and to just turn the strength down a little bit. Then, in order to soften your main shadow, just go into BPR shadow, and you're going to be turning the number of rays up. The more rays you have, the more smooth your shadow is going to be, but it's going to slow your render down. And then also you're going to be turning the angle up. The angle actually changes the size of the light in the way that it performs. So if I turn this up quite a bit, you'll notice that now we have a softer light, and with the additional rays we end up with something, instead of having kind of a choppy gradient, becomes a smoother gradient. And you can push and pull the lighting pretty easily and re-render until you get what it is that you want.